What's going on? It's your boy Cool with Cool Kicks. Back for another video, you guys. I just realized last week that I started making videos almost a year ago, you guys. I posted my first video on June 16th, 2019. I had no clue what the hell I was doing. All I know was I like sneakers. I like going to the Nike outlets. Let's see what happens, you guys. In the last year, I believe I posted 300 videos. I've learned as much from you guys as you guys have learned from me. I recently got into the reselling game as well because my knowledge of sneakers has gone up immensely. The Nike outlets just opened this week in Los Angeles. Some opened this past Wednesday, some opened yesterday, which is Friday. I haven't been able to visit any of them due to my work schedule and due to my life schedule and whatnot. So I feel like I'm missing out. That's what got me to think about what I've missed out in the last year, you guys. These are my top 12 regrets when it comes to sneakers, whether it's from the Nike outlets or whether it's from the retail stores. These are the top 12 mistakes that I think that I made this year. The first mistake that I think I made, there were two crazy finds during this visit. I was able to find the Jordan 3 mochas, which are one of my favorite Jordan 3s. I was able to find these bad boys at the outlet for $100. They had an extra 30% off, so I was able to find these bad boys for $70. That's just an insane find. She thought about getting these when they first released, but I just did not want to spend $1.90 on these, so I did not get them. When I actually did cop these, there are actually no resellers at the outlet. They brought them out during the middle of the day. There were so many of us regular people just taking them one at a time. I was able to get my pair. I kind of wish I could have bought 2, 3, 4 more for that resale because the resale is so high on those. And eventually I knew they would go up, but I was not willing to spend that money and make that investment. I'm definitely going to learn from that experience and I'll definitely not make that mistake again. The crazy thing is during the same visit, I was able to find some Jordan 4 breads. And this was in a kid size, 6Y. But I should have known damn well the resale is going to be crazy high on these, especially since they did have a 40% off sale at that time. And to be honest, even if I didn't get them for the resale, I should have copped one just so my kid could have had one, because that would have been dope for him to get one, especially if I could have copped it for that price. I definitely regret not copping both of those. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be learning from that. We had another trip. I believe this was a trip to the Torrance outlet. They did have the Jordan 5 Laneys for $120. This is a pair that everybody was sleeping on. Does have some dope suede. I don't know if it's suede or nubuck on it. The leather on top is A1. I am a big fan of the upper on this one. It was selling for $120 with 20% off. That made it go under $100. I was able to get a pair for myself, but I really wish I was able to pick up 3 or 4 pair for the resale because these bad boys are over $200 now. They also had the Jordan 4 black laser gums. These bad boys were close to $100. The quality of the leather isn't the greatest on these, but I do love the look. I do love the gum bottoms on these. I was able to get one for myself. I don't remember if it was this trip or another trip, but I definitely wish I grabbed like 3 or 4 more of these. I should have known these bad boys were going to go back up because a majority of the Jordans do go back up in price after they do sell out. I definitely wish I was able to grab 3, 4, or 5 more pair of each of those because that would have led to a really healthy profit. I definitely was scared to make that investment. And I definitely won't be making that mistake in the future. At this time, I was scooping up some Hydros here and there. They had a buttload of these Hydro 13 Altitude Green, I believe. They also had the Hydro 11 Emeralds. Both of these at the time were reselling for a decent amount, but not the greatest amount. Towards the end, when I sold most of my other Hydros, I was able to get $100 a pair for every one of those. I did scoop up, I believe, like 4 or 5, but I pretty much left 5, 6, or 7. I think there were over 10 of them there, and I did leave most of them because I was scared to make that investment. You know damn well that's not going to happen ever again, you guys. On the next visit, I had multiple regrets. During this visit, they did have some cool gray 4s. I definitely did not cop those at regular price because I was too cheap at the time. I regret that all the time because I do love the cool gray 4s. The resale on those bad boys are crazy high as well. So I definitely regret not copping those. Also on the same day, in a random shoe palace out in Orange County, I was able to find some Jordan 9 Kobe PEs. I had never seen this anywhere else. I was hella surprised because these were already 2 years old at the time. The pair that I got was super clean. There were no issues with them. I definitely wish I grabbed, I believe they had 2 pairs at the store, and one of them was my size. I definitely regret not grabbing a pair of those for myself. I definitely regret not reselling the other pair. These were hella dope. The colorway was dope, but I was too cheap because they were selling for retail. I did not want to spend that retail dough since I was so stuck on the Nike outlets. But yeah, definitely missed out on that opportunity. You know damn well that's not going to happen again, you guys. The next visit was another Shoe Palace visit. I always find deals at Shoe Palace. I love their deals. They had the Jordan 9 UNCs. I kind of wish I grabbed one of those. They were down to $139, but I was too cheap to cop them. They also had the Jordan 13 Atmosphere Grays. Those bad boys were selling for $139. I did get one for myself, but I kind of do wish I bought multiple pairs. The resale prices on those are going up like crazy, so I do wish I bought a few pair of those. Super sick deals, and I did let them go, you guys. The next mistake that I made was just so obvious. It was such a stupid move. It makes me sick just to think about it. This was the Kyrie 6 preheat Los Angeles. There was a few of us that camped out for a few hours at the Foot Locker out in Hollywood and Highland. So there were 4 of us there. We all were able to get one for personal pair, but the line was not that long. We probably could have bought 2 or 3 each. The resale on those were non-existent at the time. Look at the resale 4 or 5 months later, all of a sudden those bad boys are reselling for $400 or $500. That's definitely a regret. We definitely left a lot of money on the table. And yeah, that was just a silly mistake. Hopefully that type of stuff never happens ever again, you guys. This store is a collaboration between Nike and Foot Action. One of the dopest buying experiences ever. You can get a tour of the place, that type of stuff. Go ahead, check out the video on that. I was able to find the Jordan 2 Melos with the baby blue. Oh my goodness, these are the sickest looking shoes. I love the color combination. I love the look. I love the quality. Huge fan of the shoe, you guys. Bought these bad boys for $120. I don't know why I didn't buy multiple pair, because you know the resale on these are going to go up. Almost any Jordan with a baby blue on it, they're going to go up in value, guys, no matter what. So I do regret not buying 4, 5, 6, 15 pair of those. I did get my size. They do look fantastic, but I definitely wish I grabbed multiple for the resale on. We got a couple missed opportunities on some Air Max 95s. I was able to find some Air Max 95 camo sunsets. These bad boys were going for $50 freaking, you guys. $50. And they were pretty dope, you guys. They were pretty dope. I probably should have got one for myself. Probably should have gotten a few for resale, because the resale has jumped on these. And almost every 95, the resale is going to jump eventually, you guys. I definitely missed out on an opportunity to resell those. Now that I actually look back on the videos, there were a few other sneakers that I did miss out on. They had the satin 5s there. I missed out on those. I believe those were pretty cheap. I think they were $139 if I remember. Definitely should have got those for myself. They also had the Jordan 10 Stealth, which are the dark gray and black colorway of the Jordan 10. These are my favorite pair of Jordan 10s. They were going for $139. I have no clue why I did not pick those up. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. That's definitely a regret that I won't forget for a long time. We got one of the biggest mistakes that I've ever made. I saw some Air Max 95. I don't know what colorway it is, a midnight navy, laser orange colorway. They were going for $50. There was an additional 30% off. Those bad boys were going for 35 bucks. They had numerous pair there. I have no clue why I did not pull the trigger on those bad boys. They had numerous pairs. It was crazy because it was Black Friday weekend, but that's still no excuse. I definitely should have grabbed a few pair of those. One for myself and a few more for the resale, you guys, because these have gone up in price. If I remember, the reason I didn't get it was because I just wasn't impressed with the leather. But $35? How did I give up some Air Max 95 for $35, you guys? That was just straight silly. The same day at like 2 in the morning, I believe I did 3 or 4 Nike outlet visits that Black Friday night. That was Thanksgiving night, actually, Thursday night into Friday morning. At the Camarillo Nike outlet, I did see the LeBron 17 Future Airs there. They were size 14, so that's kind of what scared me away from copping those. But those were sick. I definitely should have got those for the resale. Definitely regret not getting those. Later in the year, in December, I did see some Vapor Max 95s. These bad boys were actually found at the Shoe Palace outlet. There were 2 different colorways. There was an orangish one and there was also a bluish one. Both of them were going for $70, you guys. Both of them going for 70 bucks. I wish I grabbed at least one of those for my collection. Maybe even for resale, because both of them, I believe at least one of them, the resale's gone up, but definitely would have been a good investment. Definitely angry that I didn't pull the trigger on either of those. Now that I think about it, I probably should have got the blue one because the blue one does fit with my clothes and I do wear blue more often. And I believe the blue's the one where the resale has gone up like crazy. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned like I have learned within the last year. We definitely have to learn from the mistakes that we've made in the past to hopefully come up in the future, especially when it comes to finding a crazy deal on sneakers. I definitely thank you guys for supporting the channel, watching however long you've watched for. Thank you so much to all of you old school subscribers that have been with me for a long time. Thank you so much for your new subscribers for finding my channel. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Thank you so much for commenting and kind of making this experience really fun for me. I've had a lot of fun doing this. Last year has been a whole lot of fun. Building my sneaker collection has been awesome. Interacting with all of you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Let me know what sneakers you guys missed out on in the last year. Let me know the mistakes you guys have made in the past. Hopefully we can all learn together, you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to click on that notification as well. See you in the next one, you guys. Peace.